And for me, this is a big deal because, like, even though I'm from Compton, California, I've always had this huge affinity for New York and hip hop in New York, bro. And I don't think that you can possibly say that you love hip hop and not understand the significance that New York has had on it. So being an artist, a rapper from New York, and making the type of music that you make, right? How do you feel like your representation of what New York hip hop is, and like how it's affected you in your career? Like how big of an influence is that place that you've maneuvered your way through?
I feel like I'm just a New York artist. Like I lived a bunch of places. It always turns like, you an East Coast rapper, your style, whatever. And this is just what I grew up on. It ain't
right.
I chose to be like, I'm gonna be East Coast rapper.
Which borough got the hardest rappers though?
Queens. Come on, that's not even a real question, man. We got Nas,
I gotta ask. You know what I'm saying?
A Cool G, whoever. You go ahead and name them.
It gets stupid when you think about it. Like, I have to ride with you. I think it's competitive, but if I'm going with my favorites and like who had the biggest impact on me, I'm going Queens.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying? So what's the difference between the flow in Queens and everywhere else? Like, what breeds that that type of artist? Because we talking about everybody you just named, but it's so different than everywhere else, though.
That's real.
Because Queens ain't like Harlem. Queens ain't like Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't rap like Sky Zoo. I fuck with Sky Zoo too, though. Let's not get that fucked up. I fuck with Sky Zoo heavy. But y'all don't rap like, bro. So like, what do you feel culminates that, like? Because when I think of like highly lyrical.
I was just about to say that.
I think that's what I think about. I don't think that there's any discrepancy with that at all.
I just feel like, I don't know where it stems from or why.
Steel sharp and steel type of deal.
Because I don't want to discredit the other girls, because there's lyric-driven MCs everywhere.
Everywhere, yeah.
I feel like Queens, we probably have more lyric-driven MCs. I feel like there could be a case study on the shit that's happening in Brooklyn, with how the drill artists had that time and all that.
I was just about to say, because the drill, and that was kind of my point, because the drill music didn't seem to spill over into like a Queens thing to
that part. So I couldn't even tell you.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
I never thought that deep into it. But I will say I feel like Queens MCs are more lyric driven for the most part.
Just to escape tolls, sticks and stones, break bones. I'd rather just break molds. Good hearted, but I've been born sinning like J. Cole. Streets don't love you, my nigga. Stay home in the zone. Put grayscale mode inside my phone. Do not disturb. Do best work when left alone. This is gold, like I patent the cure for the common cold. God with me against all odds. Never froze when I'm writing from the heart. Feel like shit in your soul if you listen close enough. Lessons can get exposed. World is blind, but the one-eyed man tells where to go. But niggas too stubborn to listen, and it shows. Milk and cookies for the rookies, discipline for the pros. Fell off, but I came back stronger than Derrick Rose.